What's up, everyone, and welcome to Best Car Reviews. I'm Ben, and today we'll be dissecting the 2023 Nissan Z. Before we start, please like and subscribe so I can continue to bring accurate and clear car reviews in under 10 minutes. Let's get started. Nissan has taken the car world aback with the all-new and very much improved Nissan Z. This futuristic, sporty, fast, and seriously slick-looking sports car will be giving old souls and young drivers a new chance to own and drive a very fun car and one with a lot of heritage. The 2023 is packing a punch for its competitors and set to take the streets by storm. Today we'll take a look at the different trims offered and all the details that matter for you when considering a purchase and trying to figure out which will be the best bang for your buck. All information for today's video is from either Nissan specifically, Car and Driver, or Motor Trend, or my own brain. Without further ado, let's get started. There will be three trims offered for 2023 on the Z. The base sport trim, which is no base trim in reality, a mid-level but much upgraded performance trim, and the elusive Proto Spec. The sport starts out at just under $40,000, the performance just under $50,000, and the Proto Spec approaching $53K. These are pricey cars, but you're getting a lot for your money, even on the sport trim. All of these trims come standard with a 3-liter twin-turbo V6 producing 400 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. And thankfully for the true car lovers, it comes standard with a 6-speed manual. That 6-speed, with those output specs, makes for a very quick and very fun car to drive. There's no replacement for displacement. You can option a 9-speed automatic transmission for an additional price if you would like to. All these trims also come in rear-wheel drive only and are said to have up to 19 miles per gallon in the city and up to 24 on the highway. Some notes to touch on is the Proto Spec will only be produced for 240 units. All the suspension, steering, and chassis have been retuned for the 2023 model year for better performance. The performance trim does get you upgrades, including bigger brakes, bigger brake calipers, larger wheels, a limited slip diff, and a larger infotainment screen, amongst other things. All these models will be available in 3 different solid color options and 6 different two-toned options. One color of all the two-toned options is black and will be on the roofline of the car. Looking at the sport trim, you can tell it doesn't have all the exterior bells and whistles that a higher trim will have, but you are still getting a great looking car, and you should for most likely a car approaching 45K in the end. You still get some nice wheel options, LED headlights, and the same body style that is new and producing some epic new futuristic looks. You're able to get the Z vibe and feeling with driving this base trim, especially with the same engine and transmission. I believe this trim is the best bang for your buck, especially if you option a couple packages to enhance looks and performance. Even after packages, your price will probably still fall below the starting price of the performance trim. You can see right away on the performance trim that there are elevated features that come standard. This picture is the bare bones that you start with on Nissan's website. Bigger wheels, encasing bigger and brighter brakes and calipers. Your performance does increase with this trim, no pun intended, but not in the sense of power. Still the same numbers being produced, but increased brake performance absolutely increases the potential of a car. And elevated standard features both inside and outside of the car give it the price hike up to $50K compared to the sport trim. I think this could be the more popular vehicle purchase compared to the sport because its price still isn't outrageous and you get a lot more appealing features to the car enthusiast without having to add in packages. Last but certainly not least is the Proto Spec trim. Having only 240 produced means this is a special edition and will be incredibly difficult to obtain one of these. If you can get one, you are getting a seriously awesome vehicle, although you probably shouldn't even drive it because of how much it'll be worth one day. Totally tricked out for options, even though the price doesn't start high above the performance trim. You can just tell this thing rolling down the road is something special, and it'll sound seriously special too with that Nismo exhaust. Not only is the exterior for the Proto Spec super clean, but the inside is like nothing I've ever seen. Color matched seat accents with gauges and graphics that look like they're from a spaceship. This Proto Spec will be highly sought after, no doubt. I think the biggest competitors for the Z in 2023 are the Toyota GR Corolla, Subaru BRZ, Subaru WRX, and the Toyota GR86. Enthusiasts will need to choose on which engine they prefer, as most of these are 4 cylinders but offer nice output and manual options as well. There are also new redesigns for 2023 and have modern and aggressive design features meant to combat the Z and other cars in the class. It's an exciting time to be in the market for a car like this. Review, guys. The new Nissan Z is a seemingly very nice car for the money, and I think will do very well in the US. I think the market is there, and this model seems to even be in a class of their own. They have plenty of competition, but this engine and output numbers are pretty unique to the Z, and the car enthusiasts will have a hard time going for a different model once they see or even test drive this. As always, thank you for watching this Best Car Review. Please subscribe if not already, and I'll catch you on the next Best Car Review.